Find the coordinates of the point of intersection of this curve and the straight line, okay, and two decimal places. So again, very similar to previous question, okay, identical approach. This time we've got this curve, this line, and remember at points of intersection, okay, at points of intersection, the x and y values will be the same for the curve and the line. In other words, these y's will be identical. So if these are identical, that means these are equal. So we can say x squared plus 6x minus 5 is equal to 2x plus 1. Okay, get everything onto one side. Okay, so then simplify that. I get x squared plus 4x, and then that'll be minus 6 equals 0. Now I know I'm not going to be able to factorize this. I'm not going to be able to find two numbers that multiply to give minus 6, add up to give 4. The clue, of course, is here, isn't it? Two decimal places. So I need to use my quadratic formula. Okay. So remember the quadratic formula: minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac, all divided. And remember to put that line to divide the whole thing by 2a. This time my a is the number in front of the x squared, which is 1. My b is the number in front of the x, which is 4. And my c is this number here, this constant at the end, which is minus 6, right? It all comes from the formula in general form like that, yeah? So that's why my a is the number in front of the x squared, my b is the number in front of the x, my c is the constant. Anyway, let's just chuck the numbers in. So minus b, minus 4, plus or minus square root b, so 4 squared, take away 4, times a, times c, which is minus 6, all over 2a. Okay, so that'll be 2 times 1. So x will equal minus 4 plus or minus, and what I do then is I work out what that is in that root using my calculator. So 4 squared minus 4 times 1 times minus 6. So that will be 40. Okay, all over 2. So x will equal minus 4 plus root 40 over 2. Or x will equal minus 4 minus root 40 over 2. So if I type that in, I get 1.16. If I press the replay button, go back up here, change that to a minus, so I get minus 5.16. And then to get y from here, I just need to sub my answer into this. That would make sense there. So I need to do two lots of 1.16 here and add 1, yeah? Because it's 2x plus 1, and the same here, y would be two lots of minus 5.16 and 1. So in this case, we'd have 2 times 1.16 and 1, so we get 3.32. So my coordinate there will be 1.16, 3.32. And then in this case here, let me work that out. 2 times minus 5.16 plus 1. So I get minus 9.32. So my coordinate there will be minus 5.16 minus 9.32.